Did I win? Did I win? Am I back? Am I alive? Oh my god. That was weird. It like happened back to back. And the thing is, I can't even do anything. I just have to sit here and watch my bitrate and see if it goes back up or not. I'm gonna wait for a second. That was so weird. I've never seen like the double, like the back-to-back crash happen. Yeah, no. Whenever that happens, I don't, damn. I crash and I just become taller, actually. Yeah, no, I've never seen like the back-to-back crash happen. Usually I like, it'll crash and then it'll come back. But it crashed like twice in a row. And it like bamboozled me. And then OBS was like freaking out. You know, I feel like I've been crashing a lot more recently. Like, since I started streaming this year, I've been crashing more. I think I'm reverting back to my old ways, actually. I think I'm reverting back to how stream used to be when I streamed, like, 2 years ago. Not two. I guess, like, just over a year and a half ago. And I would just crash. I'm gonna wait for a bit. I'm gonna yap for a bit. While people come back. I'm gonna drink my beverage. Which beverage? It was Sprite that time. Sometimes I hate that I run 3-minute ads, but also it's like, in my mind, it just makes the most sense to run the 3 minutes so that I can have the max amount of time in between. And I just sit here. How is everybody? Chat check-in. To the people who are here, who can hear me, who have refreshed, how you been? How y'all doing? I wonder if that, like, 2 seconds of me live saved at all. Hold up. Oh my god. There's literally a 15-second clip of me live. That's so funny. I don't know. I'm gonna take that. It's me sitting there looking frustrated. Because I am, but like also, that's hilarious. I will say, I'm pretty sure there's about 7 hours of this game left. Because I did some research and I checked everybody else's playthroughs. And, I thought it feels like I've been playing this game for longer than I have. But apparently I was wrong about that. Apparently, I haven't... The math isn't mathing, but honestly, it might just be because I yap so much in between on stream to fill the little silences. Hi, Apple, welcome back. Oh, the Sprite's, like, getting to me. Gotta wait for my ads to pass. And hopefully people are back. Okay. My ads are over. My ads are over, which means people that have returned. Welcome back. If you didn't refresh, Don't know what you're up to. You might want to refresh because I crashed twice. And now there's a 15-minute clip on my of literally nothing. But it's me staring at stream, very frustrated. But we're back, and I hope I don't crash again. Knock on wood. And yeah, let's get playing. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. So is she straight up just like not gonna talk to me? Alright. That looked like a P. I thought that said despair. That says despair. I'm gonna need to be here. Is this like outdoor? I can't even look up. Is the ceiling in this place just really tall? I cannot read that. The door is open? What's through that door, Jesus? Oh, that looks like the Windows 64 background, actually. I feel like if I step through this, I'm gonna be in the Windows 64 background. Okay. Oh, hi. Start on this side, actually. Maybe this side's more interesting. Hi, Aoi. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. There's some reason for that. I hope it's not anything too... raw? Sorry, does that door say raw? That's a little... Yeah. I'm a little sus, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Oh! What the hell is this? Honestly, that's an honest reaction. That was my reaction as well. I agree. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. Hard and what now? What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
Smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar. Or all you've been aware of corpses. Are you saying... It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right, I'd experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, dense. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come
What?
on now.
My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this would never have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep. Let me give you an itty-bitty, eegy-squeagy little hint. I'm sorry, eegy-squeagy. Eegy-squeagy is so silly. I like that. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. Just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those old RPGs. Oh, he really calling out RPG gamer ass right now.
Uh-oh.
Pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. Words of encouragement. True words of encouragement from... What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Can I look at things? Hold on, let me talk to Byakuya. Byakuya? About what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Honestly, both are very likely. Okay, there's a couple things I can look. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Blood. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry. Their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Is there anything? Life. I'll leave. The immediate music change after I leave. Crap. You say the same thing. I want to check the raw door. The bio lab? Oh, the bio lab's locked, never mind. Locked. We came all this way, just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. I'm just curious as to why the door says raw. I don't remember that at all from my first play. Back here. Oh, it's the open door, okay. Big shutters. Oh. Sorry, I had to adjust my... What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Oh my god. They don't use this cutscene enough.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera. Way to not make it obvious. Honestly, it's on Makoto for not understanding.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. I don't understand anything, period. Oh, is this an archery? Okay. Suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. There's a coin in there? I was allowed to touch that? Seems like something I should be touching. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Makoto. How did you pick that up if you were far away from it? Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom. That's actually wild.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? How is this tree even growing? How do we have this tree inside? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Alright. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Alright, I think that's everything. Okay. Can I open... Oh wait, I think the only one left is the... What? Whatever is behind here. Right? You know, because that's the okay, it's just one big circle. I guess I could. Okay. Is it like a greenhouse? How's back here? Oh my god, that plant is huge.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceilings.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is it that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. Oh, he's afraid of the plants. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. He's got shit against the plants. Oh, there's something behind. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? Oh my god. Every time I see him, I feel like I have the exact same reaction. It's time for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you can change it at all if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Makoto, what did he just say? Makoto, you dumbass. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. You're never too old to run through a sprinkler, in my opinion. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? Like, what if I just want to drink water, but creatively? I'm gonna tell everyone. I didn't even say anything. Is this a chicken coop? We have chickens? What's a chicken coop doing here? Oh my god, we do have chickens. Oh, they're so fuzzy. They're like so not crispy. They're just blobs. This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. Oh wait, hold on. Can I click on the chickens? I can click on each individual chicken? This is great. It's a chicken. I'm not gonna like... It's not gonna like lay a bomb, is it? It's a chicken. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. I love introing each one of these with "it's a chicken." It really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. It's a chicken. It doesn't have, like, a second form, right? I really like that. I really like that they made me click each individual chicken. That may be a chicken. I don't know, man. Still don't trust the chickens. Not too sure. Yeah, not too sure, though. Never trust the chickens. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know? The number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. Huh?
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. I forget that I actually don't really care to talk to Hiro. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. There's another thing Oh, that's the monitor ID. big plant. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. Student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
well,
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future of growth of a healthy society. Not that I'd know anything about that myself. I like how he just comes in, gives me a fact, and then, like, that's it. Spouting more and more nonsense. Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Where did I find that? You said keep your distance. Where did I find that coin? Makoto. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? No, that's a lot of things. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? Where is the lawn? Outside of here, is there a lawn to take care of? Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? JoJo reference? Was that a JoJo reference? Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, JoJo's. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Oh, the dirt. Of course, the fertilizer. Why is there only like 3 bags here? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. That's 3 bags, Makoto. That's... You want to see my art progress so far? Yeah, sure. Why? We only have like, what, 7 bags of shit? I feel like it's not that worth it. Literal shit, by the way. Because that's what fertilizer is. Okay, I'm leaving. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Sorry, I'm like looking. Oh wait, this is really good. Oh, the leg. Wow, that is detailed. The boot? I think that's a boot? Is that a boot or a sandal? But no, this is really good so far. I like the composition of clothing. I always love myself some good clothing. Super bad, but that's because it's the 3rd final layer, not even close to done yet. How many layers do you usually do for like sketching or drawing something like that? One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, I feel like I usually do like 2 to 3 passes of sketch before I actually decide it's like okay to color over. But that's because I have more of a painting style than anything else. I occasionally do line art, but sometimes I'm too lazy, so I just like use my sketches to line art. It would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we could still field a basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Reference, shape, sketch, clothing layer, final layer, then color layer, then shading layer. Okay, I see. You know, I think I usually do like, I block in, sketch, and then other sketch, flats, highlights, shadows, and then like detailing, or whatever. And then I like usually clean up. I don't usually do it in that order, it depends on how I'm feeling. I don't do a lot of things in order, it really just depends on how I'm feeling. I'll talk to Toko first, but that's just because I know she will not talk to me. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelope us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. God damn, brutal, alright. I'm the worst type of artist, I feel. I don't really try to learn why things work, I just kind of put things down and they work. Yeah, no, I feel like I was that, like, before. Like, when I first started out, I definitely was just hope and pray because I just want to draw something cool. Eventually I did start to learn, but I was really stubborn about learning. You honor me. I don't... Okay. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Oh, she brushed her teeth, guys. That's wild. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt me when Master and I are talking. I forget that she says that. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? A bayonet? A knife? Oh, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size. Sorry, I was trying to put that into perspective in my mind. Anyways, I forgot gotta get to work earlier than usual tomorrow, so I'd better go. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope the drawing goes well, and yeah, have a good night. Thank you, thank you.
What?
It's a survival knife of some kind. Yeah, it's like a hunter's knife almost. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We didn't know what she might do.
what's your
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Why me? Why give... I'm either lagging really hard, or my frames just aren't cooperating now. Oh, that's really weird. They're fighting. Oh. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna sit here and see if my bitrate goes back down. That's wild. My upload speed is like fighting. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've seen my upload speed go that high and then not crash. That's crazy. It went up to like 12,000 and then went back. I currently have 1,000 drop frames. It's working for me. Also, hello, been lurking in the dark. I appreciate it. What's up, Zong? How you been? You know, I don't know what's going on with my connection. It's just like being a little iffy right now. If I crash again and I just, like, don't come back, that just means I gave up. Just, anyway, as I was saying, why would you give me a knife? Why would they trust Makoto with a knife? Honestly, you know what? I don't believe Makoto could use a knife. So, that makes sense. In a way. Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
And that's that. Hold on. Don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. Doing school stuff and it's taking a toll on the wallet. Oof. Yeah, I know. Felt. I have not bought a textbook in a hot minute. But oh my god, when somebody's like, hey, you gotta buy a textbook, and I look at them and I go, why is this textbook $200? I'm using it for 4 months. Huh? And then they give you a list of like 10 other things that you need to buy. And I'm like, why is it like totaling to like $300? Like, why do I need to spend that much? I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. Sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? 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 Hey, good for you. Oh, she's having... I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. Oh, somebody put her away. Somebody delete her, please. Somebody put her back in a box. Somebody just... Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Let's go... Okay, we'll go backwards. We'll go Hero. We'll do Toko last.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that it was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
We're serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. The pipe? Byakuya is our Kaiba. Maybe that's why I like Byakuya's character so much, because I'm a big fan of Kaiba too. We all know that I'm a big Kaiba fan. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Then, why did... Of course not, because idiots never get wet. Wait, hold on, back up. I need the reasoning for that. I need them to back up and explain that to me. What do you mean idiots never get wet? I think you're thinking of ducks. No, idiots are hydrophobic. Oh, that's really funny. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. I would beg to differ, actually. I don't know about that one, bro. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Oh, he's chronically stupid. It's extreme case of stupid.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why'd you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Stairs? Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. I also realized I didn't ask Hiro about literally everything he
You know?
talked about. Chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5. 5 chickens. At least he can count. I love chickens. Raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I couldn't eat a raw chicken. I actually would never. Pretty sure that'd kill you. Yeah, the salmonella. And there's one.
You know?
You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
What about the pickaxe? The JoJo reference? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere around before? I literally don't recall if they're asking me. Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? That's it, I remember. Oh. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck it in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? But whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower, thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. Back up. Use the lawnmower to call for help. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Crop circles where? There's no fields. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well?
And we could use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know?
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Me too, honestly. I agree. Do you have anything to say after that? Okay. The Monokuma flower is enough to keep me awake regardless.
Yeah.
I took time to check all the windows on the 5th floor.
Correct.
That was it. Sure. Yakuya? By the way, did any of you find it? Find what? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, quote-unquote strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But...
But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other
I can only
words,
think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. a bunch of people were killed in there. Yasuhiro is using his brain at least. I don't know what he's using, but I don't think it's his brain. It's definitely not his brain. I feel like Yasuhiro's the definition of, like, if I knocked on his head, it would just be hollow. Completely hollow. There's nothing up there. I don't know what he's thinking with, but it's definitely not with his head. Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I forgot that that's what they called it. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words,
Precisely. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. That's true.
it's all clear.
That would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. Terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Okay. Last but not least, Kyoko.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we could access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. The final boss, or tyrant, or
But
we're not in a horror game. Yeah, no. This is a pretty biz novel. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you try to think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently. Okay, you know what? Sure. He's right. My tiny brain can only handle so much. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. I love Byakuya. He does give off the vibes of Seto Kaiba. Like, I can hear that, and I can hear Kaiba saying that exact thing in his voice. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, what do we do now? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger? So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... But what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, it's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? You know what? He does make a good point. He makes a fair point. I won't refute that one. We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion, so Kyoko, it's time you told us. Can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. She had an existential crisis. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Her little, like, smirk at him. Really funny. I don't know. I really like their, like, back and forth between them. The little banter that they have. Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Further suspicious activity? I don't know if she has... Has she been sus at all?
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't see how that is benefiting anybody. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine. Understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. That's a lot coming from Byakuya. And then he just fucking walks. He takes her key and then walks away. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. Dude, I'm starting to believe her. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. Yeah, but no, we all kind of woke up in a random fucking school. So, none of us know how we got here. I wouldn't put it past her. It's very likely that she could have lost her memory. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned back on us, and without a word, began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna do any harm. I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think he went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. I need her to stop making those noises, like, straight in my fucking earbuds, because that's so bad. It's... Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her, enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko. Yeah, shut the fuck up, please.
Come on.
Sorry, I still can't hear you. Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing of your heart, it grates on me. The sound of your existence grates on me. Please stop breathing. The fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, hi Zen. How are you? How you guys?
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... But what's Kyoko gonna do now? Tired? Same. Plus, this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. Ma'am, hi. Hello, yes.
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
I mean,
Cause look. Has he just been standing there this entire time without us? No, honestly, I'm not even surprised. At this point, sure.
What?
It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very... I'm sorry, how angry? I didn't catch that. I didn't quite catch that. Angry at what?
At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you. There's a thief in your midst.
What?
My precious.
They stole it. Stole what? Your precious?
Teacher had such faith in you.
Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how.
Oh,
With betrayal.
I didn't realize they voiced that. Okay.
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies.
No comment. But what the heck is your precious?
Shut up! I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
Bro gave us no context and then disappeared into the floor and said nothing else. And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Oh my god, I forgot the bell. I haven't heard the bell in so fucking long. Okay, let me go to bed, please. Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well,
Father, okay. The hell? He woke up this morning and was like, okay, you are all too stupid to live, I'm gonna tell you how to do that. Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right. I need to put away the knife that I forgot he was carrying a knife. I forgot every single one of them trusted Makoto enough to hold a fucking hunter's knife. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. Not on your person. You know, for self-defense purposes. I like how the lint roller's still on the floor. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... I'm afraid she's gonna just show up in here, isn't she? Huh? Hold up. I need to... I realize I haven't saved in a hot minute. There we go. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Yes, you did, Makoto. Actually, it was me that heard the doorbell. Hi? Kyoko?
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but you can't just not go. You can! You don't have to. Okay, we're here now. Never mind. Alright.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. It's okay, this is the second night in a row that you've asked me to meet you randomly at 3 AM.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance camera, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I can tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's a pretty big statement, but okay. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember when she said in her note, I'm not going to just lay down and die, I will fight you? So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She also died. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the last trial was over yesterday. But if I'd just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away. Why? I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
They've used this scene like 10 times.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusawa while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusawa is dangerous. Dangerous? I don't know, I mean, we haven't seen them in I don't know how many days we've been in here, but like, the entire span of us being in Hope's Peak, and we have not seen this one girl, I would also flag her as dangerous.
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusawa really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again, while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? No. Everybody in this school is pretty stupid, so... honestly... maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. Couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry that much. Worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your own discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill all of us without a second thought. That is true.
seen.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? Aw, she makes a really good point. She do be right. But
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
yeah, no, she's right. She hit me with them words of wisdom, she right. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. What is with this music? Jesus. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, he just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Is it a friendship bracelet? No, that's an envelope. Huh? What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. And a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance that the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time, and like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time is the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my... And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. I feel like a fight against Makoto and Monokuma would win immediately. And a few moments later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out.
Hey, hey!
Hey, by the way,
Most
what were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say?
No, actually, quite the opposite. Actually, I don't think Makoto has a single ounce of Riz in his body. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. What did he say to me? What did Monokuma speak to me? What words did he use? I did what all over her?
Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits.
Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
wow!
Bullseye.
Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? The deadpan stare directly at me as I say that. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want?
Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
The two genders, mademoiselle or a dude fella.
Actually,
But in the bear kingdom, there is no male or female.
Actually there is.
What?
Seriously? I was so... I didn't realize his answer that I just read that normally.
My entire existence.
And what am I? My entire existence! Oh, even he's confused.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me?
Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's the precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible at all. But... is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask someone something useful like how to get the best honey? Or some breeding tech?
I'm sorry. What? I would like to ask him how he gets his honey. Because I didn't even know Monokuma could eat food.
This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you, it was a key. And
I'm sorry, what? And a key and what? That's it? What was the second thing?
it's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours.
What brain? We all know Makoto does not have a brain.
And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out.
There's nothing in there. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. I hope I kept him distracted long. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. Nah, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and go back to sleep. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I feel like more and more things show up in this.
Brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Is this entire thing voiced? Oh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's so... Oh, it's 3D. What am I watching? Huh? Oh my god. What is this? I don't remember. She's so built. Oh, he's huge! Why is he big? Oh, I don't like that he's an outie. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends. I didn't read the rest of that. Eeg belly button? I don't know. I was disturbed by that.
This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development?
Sure.
But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well?
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too!
Hey guys, play Danganronpa. Hey guys, would you be interested in playing Danganronpa?
Good morning, everyone! Get
Morning. I don't want to be here. My body feels so heavy this morning. Must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Alright. I'm afraid that if I continue, I won't have a place to save again. So I'm gonna save here, and we're gonna call it there. Okay. I'm gonna do that twice just in case, because I'm save paranoid. In any game that lets me save, I'm constantly save paranoid. Alright. I'm gonna be back probably either Friday or Sunday. One of the two. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. Probably gonna be back playing Persona. I will see. It depends on how I feel. Do I want to raid into somebody? Is anybody alive? Hold up. Oh my god, wait. Ava's playing Balatro? Low-key, I kinda want to watch that. Would you guys want to watch Balatro? I've been debating on playing that one on stream too. I was told that I would really like it. Do people feel like a raid? Would you guys want a raid? I don't know anybody else who's... Is anybody in the ping 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 in Balatro haunts me? I kind of dodged Balatro for a while. And like the first time I heard about it was when it was in the Game Awards. And then one of my friends played it and then they went, "Hey Dashi, Balatra's a really big thinky game. This feels like a game that you would really like." And I went, honestly, you're probably right. So, maybe I'll play Balatro on stream when I finish this one. Because, is Balatro fairly short? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hold up. Let me set up a raid. Math, gamble, roguelike, you might enjoy. That's unfortunately something. That does sound like something. You're right. Okay. Let me set up a raid. Got 40 followers and 40 subs. I don't get to raid into Ava often because I feel like she's always online at like times that I'm never online. So wait, let me double check that she's... Oh, I'm in an ad. I'm stuck in an ad. I don't... I'm gonna drink one of my 3 beverages. Then I'm pulling a U. I have a coffee right now. People were redeeming a hydrate or dihydrate, and I have 3 beverages on my desk at the moment. I have half a coffee that I haven't finished, a bottle of water, and then a bottle of Sprite. You guys have coffee right now? I didn't intend to have coffee right now. I kind of just ended up with coffee. Oh, and free vets. Okay. She started like an hour ago. I'm gonna hope that she continues. We're gonna raid Ava. Slash... Oh my god, what the fuck is... Aside. Side. Oh, aside. I feel like I've raided her before that I should know. Alright. That's it, that's all. I appreciate you all. Thanks for showing up. Thank you. And I hope everyone has a good night. And I will see you over there. Bye-bye!